it.
Absolutely.
You know,
you're going to see a lot more movement, I think, from him. Oh.
I like it when the little man starts off.
Sidestepped it and almost came right back in for it.
Spirited start from NAZHMUDINOV.
He looks ready to go for sure.
It's a big guy though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
BOLDPUREV. And the Mongolians have been searching for a heavyweight for a long time. There's a gap in there. Well, it's funny because they've got Naiden Tufshinbayar at 100 kilos. He was Olympic champion and the silver medalist. So we can't really say that there's a gap in the weights, but they tend to be really, super, good. 60, 66. Even Sugarjargal took that bronze medal in London at the under 73 kilo category. So they're almost right across the board now. And the scary thing for Asia and the rest of the world is that the advance in Mongolian women's judo.
Absolutely.
Really coming on strong. Nadia Sambu Solman yesterday, she medaled in. There's a nice Mongolian crowd. I'm sure somebody's listening to us.
I'm telling you.
Every time we say something, cheering. They manage to pick out, pick out in the crowd. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, and it's the early part to the Olympic movement, for the next Olympics. So
that's right.
So there's plenty of time for them to groom their players and stuff like that. So
it's just that thing that in a horse race you would say they were jockeying for position.
Absolutely.
They're not in the home straight yet. They're just beginning to line themselves up.
Exactly.
For that onslaught, collecting points.
It almost looks like David and Goliath here.
This is Well, the other big one was Rafael Silva and Mathieu Torel of France.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
At the World Team Championships in Rio. That was an amazing matchup.
All the Mongolian players are enjoying themselves for sure.
Well, they've had a degree of success.
Absolutely. They have every reason to enjoy themselves for sure.
Christophe Massino is the French coach that
phenomenal player.
We were asking about earlier on in the chair. And thanks very much to Vina Doese, who sent us an email to tell us who it was. We misidentified him.
Ah, okay.
Our apologies for that. Mike Munawar as well. Hi to Mike. Say hello to Mike. This is a nice, hard-working kid, and he also helped us out in identifying Christophe Massino.
You got to love the way the French players, after they retire, they're brought back into the fold for
very,
coaches.
very quickly. They don't leave them out for too long. I'd expect to see Frédéric Jossinet pretty soon.
Yeah, and that's a great thing. They're able to bring back in to kind of mold their upcoming crew and stuff like that, and that shows why they're so strong year in and year out.
And speak of the devil, there is Christophe.
Yep, there he is right there.
There he is, right in front of us, about 3 or 4 meters away. Quick shot of Vitaly Makarov. They're all coming out of the woodwork here,
But it's great. It's great to see so many of
right here in Miami.
Absolutely.
There is Makarov again.
And their team's doing phenomenal as well, So what they're doing is working, putting everybody back into the fold and getting them coaching and making sure that they're they're teaching the younger crew that's coming up.
We're going to see a couple of Russians, 3 I think. Grigory Suleiman, a danger man. He faces Asli Gonzalez. And then Zafar Makhmadov will face Hugo Pasana, and then the heavyweight Maria Shakirova will face Tachimoto Megumi of Japan.
All 3 men out of the 4 divisions today, 90, 100, and 100 plus. That's impressive.
Yes, Renat Saidov, his name isn't up there, but that's probably coming up.
Yeah,
At the bottom.
plus,
Saidov, yeah, Saidov.
Yeah, I mean, and then
He of the swift arm lock that we saw, remember?
Yeah, the two people.
Yeah.
The Romanian he arm locked with it, and then Oscar
Natia,
Bryan. Yeah.
Tomoe Nagy and straight into the Judy as well.
I definitely don't think they were expecting that today, for sure. But the Russian here is keeping him off, keeping that stiff hand to the inside. Keeping the movement.
It's Udi Gatami that he applies, isn't it? Because he puts the leg across and
Yep.
There's Adia Sambu Solomon partying up on the stands there. The 52-kilo player on the right-hand side with great physique that she's got for a little kid.
She's definitely ripped, for sure.
Yeah. 50-odd seconds left to go. This has been a forgettable match, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it hasn't had a lot of attacks to it, but it's had a lot of more positional stuff. So
looks as though NAZHMUDINOV may get penalized again, and Sweets is going to take this one.
You gotta love the Sweets.
I was talking to one of the translator. She told me what the Mongolian word for nickname was. Both fighters are penalized, but it's NAZHMUDINOV who ends up, and he walks off.
And another medal for the Mongolian team, so.
It's no good holding your hands out. And the good thing is that Makarov is saying no.